Successful people are not always more talented, but they usually think differently. They understand that results are built through controlled attention, not emotion, not motivation, attention, because the ability to focus deeply on important work for long periods of time is becoming rare. Most people work in reaction mode, constantly interrupted, constantly shifting focus, but meaningful progress requires mental stability, the ability to stay calm under pressure, to think clearly without emotional overreaction, to continue working even when results are slow. That is what separates serious people from distracted people. Successful work is often repetitive, quiet, uncomfortable, and mentally demanding. There are no constant dopamine spikes, no instant rewards, just long periods of discipline and delayed results. That is why emotional control matters so much. Because people who depend on motivation become inconsistent. But people who build structure continue moving forward even when emotions change. Real progress usually looks boring from the outside. Reading, learning, improving systems, thinking deeply, repeating difficult work over and over again. Most people underestimate how important mental clarity is for success. Because a distracted mind struggles to produce high-quality work consistently. Focus affects decision-making, patience affects long-term thinking, self-control affects discipline. Everything is connected psychologically. That is why successful people protect their attention carefully. They understand that energy is limited. And where attention goes, results usually follow. The people who move forward fastest are often the calmest. Not because life is easier for them. Because they learned how to stay mentally stable while others constantly react emotionally to every setback. And that changes everything. Because success is rarely built through intensity alone. It is built through clear thinking repeated consistently for years. Most people search for dramatic transformation. A sudden breakthrough. A burst of motivation powerful enough to change their entire life overnight. But real success rarely works that way. Most successful people are simply better at consistency. They understand that small actions repeated daily eventually create massive results over time. And psychologically, that mindset changes everything. Because once you stop expecting instant results, frustration loses its control over you. You become more patient, more focused, more disciplined. You stop constantly questioning whether your effort is working after a few days. And instead, you begin thinking long-term. That is one of the biggest differences between emotionally reactive people and mentally disciplined people. Reactive people chase intensity. Disciplined people build systems. They create routines that reduce chaos and increase clarity. Not because routines are exciting. Because structure protects focus. And focus protects progress. Successful people also understand something most people ignore. Mental energy is valuable. Every unnecessary conflict, every emotional distraction, every wasted hour of overthinking slowly drains cognitive energy that could have been used for meaningful work. That is why many high-performing people become more selective over time. Selective with environments, selective with relationships, selective with information, not because they think they are superior, because they understand how easily attention becomes fragmented. And fragmented attention creates fragmented results. The modern world rewards reaction, fast opinions, fast emotions, fast stimulation, but meaningful work requires the opposite. Stillness, patience, depth, the ability to stay with difficult problems long enough to actually solve them. That is becoming rare now. Many people want success emotionally, but very few people build the psychological habits required to sustain it long term. Because discipline is not just physical behavior. It is mental behavior, the ability to direct attention intentionally, to remain stable during uncertainty, to continue moving forward without constant emotional validation. And perhaps that is the real reason some people progress while others stay stuck for years. Not intelligence alone, not talent alone, but the ability to remain mentally controlled in a world designed to constantly disrupt attention. Because once a person learns to control their mind consistently, their work begins to change. Their decisions improve, their focus sharpens, and over time, their entire life starts moving in a different direction.